Ich würde sagen, wir starten jetzt hier, ihr seht schon, vor Catherine in Inazuma. Und ja, keine Ahnung, wir gucken einfach mal, oder? Ich würde sagen, auf geht's. Was denn? Aha.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Was there something we could help with?
Für euch die letzten beiden Legendenaufträge.
Yes. I'm afraid that I have another task that requires your assistance. The Adventurers Guild has recently received a commission directly from the Tenryou Commission. The assignment is both urgent and dangerous.
Ah, Quatsch.
After assessing the assignment, the Guild has concluded that seasoned adventurers are required. Naturally, you came to mind.
Naja gut, dann, wenn sie so schon über uns redet, ne, dann machen wir das natürlich.
Just another day on the job for us.
Ja, klingt das
Allow me
nicht
to
ein bisschen
explain.
gefährlich?
The Tenryou Commission recently issued an arrest warrant for a young Oni by the name of Arataki Itto.
Aber wir wissen ja alle, Gefahr ist mein zweiter Name.
An Oni? You mean those big, tough-looking guys with horns on their heads?
Oh yeah.
That's correct.
Der ist doch gar nicht so
This
böse.
particular Oni is quite vocal and audacious, so he already has quite the reputation on the streets. That said, he has never been caught up in major trouble of any kind. So it came as a surprise to learn that he has recently been accused of stealing things, and sometimes even whisking away the people themselves.
Okay. Na ja gut, man muss ja auch mal irgendwann mit dem Geschäft expandieren, ne?
But it doesn't end there. When the Tenryou Commission dispatched a Doshin to apprehend him, he assaulted the Doshin before making a getaway with his accomplices.
Na, klingt nicht wirklich nach einem Verbrecher.
So let Paimon guess. It's up to us to bring this Oni in. No problemo. This does sound like a job for the Traveler. He'll be back with that Oni in no time.
Ja, toll. Du machst wieder nichts, oder was? Ach so, ja, stimmt, du bist
I have
Paimon.
complete confidence you will succeed. However, please exercise caution. This Oni also happens to hold a vision, and is the leader of an organization known as the Arataki Gang.
Er hat eine Gang, aber ich habe Paimon.
On second
Mann.
thought, Paimon will leave the fighting to
Mit
you.
dem Auge gerade. Wie
Last
immer.
place Paimon wants to be is in a gang fight.
We are still investigating Arataki Itto's potential motives behind these incidents, as well as his current whereabouts. But please ask around in the streets as well. There will likely be others more familiar with Itto's circumstances than I am, who
Ja,
can
gut.
provide you with useful information.
Ja, gut, ich würde sagen, wir hören uns trotzdem einfach mal um, ne? Was bleibt uns sonst anderes übrig? Da hinten
Thank
die
you.
Kinder, die haben
I
bestimmt
will await
irgendwas.
your return. Ad Astra Avisask.
Ja, du mich auch. Miese Beleidigungen. Und an den Hochlandjäger, moin moin dir. Schön, dass du hier bist. Und vielen Dank für das Lurken.
Let's start asking around on
Und
the
wahrscheinlich einen ruhigen Arbeitstag
Hopefully we'll
dir.
learn a little more about this Arataki Itto guy and figure out where he might have run off to.
Ja, dann wollen wir da mal gucken. Ja, war ich ja fast richtig. Nicht das Kind, sondern hier das andere Kind, das größere Kind.
Arataki Itto?
Ja, genau,
I've
der.
heard of the guy. Word is he did something monumentally stupid, then ran off before they could catch him.
Der Arme wurde bestimmt nur reingelegt.
And to be completely honest, I was a little surprised when I first heard it. Okay, well, I mean, not that surprised.
Wait, you mean he already had a bad reputation?
Als ob. Das ist Itto.
No, not exactly. He's just very overbearing in everything he does. Big and brash and always making a ruckus.
Ja gut, mein Gott, das ist jetzt aber keine Straftat, ne? Nur weil er so ist, mein Gott.
So, on the one hand, he's a larger-than-life kind of guy. But on the other hand, he's emotionally volatile. When he's in a good mood, he's as high as a kite. But when he gets upset, he gets completely enraged.
Gut, es ist ja trotzdem keine
I don't
Straftat.
personally see him as a bad guy, but I guess I wouldn't put it past him to get all riled up and lose control.
Und was macht er normalerweise? Hat er irgendwie einen festen Job oder sowas? Außer eventuell hier Käferkämpfe und Co.
You know, I'm afraid that I'm not too sure myself. I keep a pretty good eye on what's happening in the city, and as far as I can tell, he just idles the days away.
Und warum hustet der mich die ganze Zeit an?
When someone asks for it, he's
Das ist doch die
willing to
andere
lend a helping
große Frage,
hand,
ne?
but other than that, he's just out making a scene with the kids on the street or his gang. If I had to guess, his lack of income finally drove him to do something more drastic to make ends meet.
Is it just Paimon, or is this Itto fellow starting to sound pretty weird?
Nö, eigentlich überhaupt nicht,
I'm
Paimon.
afraid
Keine
that I
Ahnung.
don't have much else to tell you. He tends to spend his time with people a little more lively than myself.
Na.
Perhaps you could try asking around some more.
Okay, thanks.
Sehr schön. Ja, wir gucken mal da hinten. Da haben wir ja noch ein paar Leute, mit denen wir reden können. Wir werden Itto schon finden. Das auf jeden Fall irgendwo, ne? Oh. Blut. Gerade auch ein paar Artefakte mal hochgesetzt.
Arataki Itto?
Ja, genau.
Oh, yeah. I heard about that whole thing. I'm sure it must have been a mix-up on the Tenryou Commission's end. He could never do anything so dastardly.
Okay, ja gut, dann ist es eine Verschwörung gegen Itto. Es tut mir leid. Jetzt die zweite, die sagt, er ist nicht böse.
Is he really as trustworthy as all that?
Ja gut, er hat eben schon gesagt, er spielt mit den Kindern auf der Gasse, also ja.
No, perhaps you misunderstand me. When I said he could never do anything dastardly, I meant he literally doesn't have what it takes.
Meinst du etwa, er ist nicht schlau genug dafür?
Maybe a story will explain it better. So, he used to spend a lot of time playing rock, paper, scissors and hide and seek with the kids on the streets. Kids, being kids, aren't exactly the most difficult to outsmart. I'm sure you can see what I'm getting at here. He used to lose all the time, sometimes catastrophically.
On purpose, though, right?
No, not at all. The one time I saw him win, he started jumping around and yelling, "I won! I finally won! I'm unbeatable!"
Ich mag
and
ihn.
so on. Then
Okay.
he took the kid's candy as his prize and ate it right there in front of him.
That's just plain wrong.
Ja, Wetteinsatz, so ist es
He
halt eben.
did take it way too far that time. The poor kid started crying, so I stepped in and gave Itto a scolding. He was pretty quick to admit that he was fully in the wrong, and it wasn't long before the kid had stopped crying and was laughing and playing again as if nothing had ever happened. In fact,
Oh,
the
Mann.
children quite like playing with him because he's always serious about the stakes and never throws a game on purpose.
Ja gut, aber bringt ja scheinbar nichts, ne?
So, I suppose what I'm trying to say is a guy who can't even beat kids at a children's game really gonna be capable of these kinds of diabolical deeds?
Also ich verstehe auf jeden Fall, was sie meint, ne? Aber das ist halt eben wirklich nicht wirklich das, was man ja, erwartet, wenn man böse hört, ne? Ich finde ihn irgendwie lustig. Ich bin mal echt gespannt. Wir hatten ja schon mal jetzt, oder ich hatte ja schon einen Berührungspunkt in der Event-Quest jetzt. Das war schon lustig. Ich freue mich richtig auf den.
He doesn't sound like a bad guy at all. In fact, he kind of sounds like a man of integrity.
Ah ja, wir müssen halt eben mal finden und mal mit dem babbeln,
Yes,
ne?
my thoughts exactly. Still, the Tenryou Commission's evidence against him is supposed to be irrefutable.
Ja gut, wer weiß, wer da noch alles gedreht ist.
So, I'm not trying
Und
to condone his
geschmiert.
actions or anything. If he really has messed up big time, then he should face the consequences just like anyone else.
Ja, gut, das muss erstmal bewiesen werden. Wir gucken da mal.
Asking around.
Ich glaube, das macht keinen Sinn, wenn wir hier mit den Bewohnern reden. Wir müssten eigentlich mit der, genau, mit der Verwaltung reden. Dankeschön. Dann babbeln wir mal mit Uesugi. Nee, Uesugi. Uesugi!
Arataki Itto. Of course I know him. We've been trying to apprehend him recently.
Ja, deswegen sind wir ja hier.
We know he's already left Inazuma City, but with no clues to follow, we have no choice but to commission others for help, including the Adventurers Guild.
Ja, wir wissen ja, dass ihr unfähig seid. Alles gut.
It says that Arataki Itto hasn't done anything seriously bad before, so it seems pretty strange. Paimon's curious. Is there any evidence of all this stuff he's accused of?
Und die Frage ist, was wurde ihm überhaupt vorgeworfen?
Yes, of course. Otherwise, we'd never have put so many people on the case. For starters, most thieves will try to devise a way to conceal their identity. But for an Oni, the horns are a dead giveaway. I mean, the whole city could have recognized it was him.
Und woher weiß, dass es nicht ein anderer Oni war? Also wir haben auch schon mehrere Typen und Gegner hier an den Stränden getroffen, die Hörner hatten. Jetzt bin ich schon ein bisschen dreist, das einfach direkt auf den
At
Namen
first,
Itto
he was just one of our
abzuwälzen, ne?
suspects. But when we went to investigate, he personally confessed to everything and started trying to provoke the officers.
Was?
What's most frustrating is that he then managed to escape along with his entire gang. He must have been planning the whole thing right from the start.
Hatte er überhaupt ein Motiv, das, was auch immer er gemacht hat, zu machen?
Of course he did. Whether material or psychological, there is plenty of evidence either way.
Scheiß Auge, ey.
He's never had a Mora to his name his entire life, and he's never kept down a real job. Word is that he also takes care of someone in his gang, and that the burden of it takes quite the toll on him. After scrounging for a living all these years, maybe he thought that being the bad guy would be an easier ride. As for his psychological motives, it's a bit embarrassing to talk about, but we confiscated his vision during the Vision Hunt Decree.
Also wollte er sich an ihr rächen, oder? Er ist halt eben ja, durch den Verlust des Auges so ein
At
bisschen
the time,
verzweifelt.
Arataki Itto put up quite a fight. It took a huge amount of manpower and resources, and in the end we had to enlist the help of Kujo-Sara to finally secure his vision. The vision
Welche?
hunt was a mistake, but we never expected that he would go to such extreme lengths to take revenge on us.
He does sound a little unstable. Just like people have been saying.
Motive scheinen stichhaltig genug zu sein, die Beweise ich
If the
bleib mal
two
bei
of
den
you are
Motiven.
able to capture Arataki Itto, please bring him straight here. We'll hand.
Thanks for all the info.
Ich bin auf Ittos Seite, es tut mir leid.
Too bad we still don't know where he could have run off to. We already got word on the street, so maybe it's time to talk to a real specialist.
Okay.
Paimon remembers that there's a detective agency here in Inazuma. Maybe we can try asking there.
Ey, wir können es auf jeden Fall probieren, ne? Sagen wir es mal so. Wie gesagt, ich bin pro Itto. Hey, Sango. Erzähl mal. Weißt ja bestimmt, warum wir hier sind, oder?
We'd like to ask some questions about Arataki Itto.
Ansonsten setzt sich Paimon jetzt auch gerade nochmal ins Bild.
Oh, him again. Sure. I have answers. We've already done some investigating for the Tenryou Commission. But first, do you have enough Moro to cover the fee?
Naja, bestimmt.
I've heard all about your travels. After everything you've been through, I'm sure you understand the way these sorts of things work.
How much more are we talking about here?
A
Kommt.
one-off payment of 397,000 Mora, up front. Plus a further 5% of your Adventures Guild remuneration as my commission, if Arataki Itto is successfully caught and brought to justice.
Whoa! That's crazy expensive!
Ich denke hier
How did you
nicht.
come up with the price that high?
Hold on. I wasn't finished. It just so happens the initial fee has already been paid in full by the Tenryou Commission. And, as for that amount, I'll settle things with the Adventures Guild once we have Itto. So, from the way I see it, you guys are getting a pretty nice deal.
Was hast du gesagt? Die Abenteurergilde zahlt die
Now
5%.
then, to give you the full picture in this case, we must first recount a well-known Inazuman fairy tale.
Na gut, dann erzähl mir das Fairy Tale. Whoop.
A long, long time ago, in a village lost to time, there lived a crimson Oni and a blue Oni. They were the best of friends. The crimson Oni looked fierce, but was gentle like the humans. The blue Oni looked human, but was reclusive, like an Oni. The crimson Oni wished to befriend the humans, but they were scared and threw beans at him whenever he came near. So the blue Oni said to the crimson Oni,
Akka, I'll cause trouble in the village. You'll come and stop me. Then the humans will accept you.
As planned, the Crimson Oni chased the Blue Oni away. The Crimson Oni's deeds spread throughout the land, and people finally accepted him. But when the Crimson Oni went to tell the Blue Oni the good news, he was gone and left only a letter behind.
I went traveling. Don't come find me or they'll treat you as a naughty little Oni. But don't worry about me. No matter where I go, we'll always be friends.
That's it?
Mhm.
What about the little blue Oni? Whatever happened to him?
Ja, Paimon, da musst du deine Fantasie mal ein bisschen in den Lauf lassen.
I suppose the Blue Oni simply disappeared, never to be seen again. Only the Crimson Oni remain now.
But the blue Oni was just an innocent little kid.
Hat diese Geschichte etwas mit der aktuellen Situation zu tun oder erzählst du uns das einfach nur, weil du gerne Geschichten erzählst?
Of course it does. Otherwise, I wouldn't go through all the trouble of telling it. One interpretation is that the story is actually broadly based on historical events and that Arataki Itto is, in fact, a descendant of the Crimson Oni.
Okay, ja, das ist interessant, die Information
What I'm
weiter.
trying to tell you is that the Oni have sacrificed a lot in the past in order to finally integrate themselves into human society. But there are still some volatile personality traits in the Oni bloodline. Every generation of Oni inherits these traits. So while Arataki Itto has never been known to commit a wrongful act in the past, can we ever completely rule out the possibility of him one day allowing this side of him to take over?
Du kannst ja auch nicht behaupten, dass es irgendwann passiert. So ein bisschen rassistisch ist es dann schon, so ja, hier mit Vorurteilen behaftet, ne? Also Wahnsinn.
But how could he do that? After the blue Oni's sacrifice? That would be such a betrayal.
Außerdem jetzt mal ganz ehrlich, wenn mir einer mein göttliches Auge wegnehmen würde, durch so ein scheiß Augenharz-Dekret, Alter, würde ich aber auch ausrasten, das glaubt er aber. Also selbst, ihr seid doch wirklich selbst dran blöd und selbst dran schuld, das gemacht zu haben. Und die Situation kommt von euren eigenen Taten. Aktion, Reaktion, ne?
That's a very old story. Nobody knows how long it's been since the Blue Oni disappeared. We can only assume that they have long since died out, in which case, it would be quite a stretch to say it still counts as a betrayal at this point. Besides, the suspect has already confessed. What is there left to discuss? According to my investigation, he was headed southwest. I would bet he's already made it to Yashiori Island by now. The Tenryo Commission is unable to enter territory controlled by Sangonomiya troops. No doubt that's the reason Arataki Itto chose to flee in that direction.
Hey, gut, ich hab verstanden, wir gehen
I'm
rein.
just doing my duty.
Wait, Paimon still has a question. If Arataki Itto has given into his bad side, won't that mean he's extra mean and violent now?
Quatsch, Paimon.
I could only assume so. Judging from his previous bouts, he is a skilled fighter with a lot of brute strength. Whether or not you'll be able to handle him, that I do not know.
Das werden wir bestimmt hinkriegen, aber ich weiß nicht, warum ich ihn bekämpfen soll.
Okay, but what's up with people throwing beans at Oni? What use is that?
Ah, yes. Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that Arataki Itto is allergic to beans.
Ja, gut, das haben wir ja schon
In
mitgekriegt.
fact, all Oni will avoid beans, but especially Itto. I heard that just touching a bean is enough to incapacitate him. If you could weaken him a bit by triggering his allergies, perhaps you'd have better luck subduing him.
Scheint mir aber ein bisschen unfair zu sein.
It's fine. He's the bad guy, remember?
It just so happens that I have a bag of beans right here. I was planning to use them to make some porridge, but I think you will find a better use for them. Of course, I will charge the Adventurers Guild a fair and reasonable rate for the beans.
Sneaky. But also, thanks.
Ja gut, die weiß auf jeden Fall, wie sie Profit hier macht, ne?
Island and start looking for Itto.
Ja, dann auf geht's, ne? Einmal rüber gehuscht. Ui, nach da hinten. Da ist sogar noch was, das ich nicht erforscht habe. Eieiei. Stimmt, da bin ich nicht dran gekommen. Oh, guck mal, wie süß er da unten schläft, der kleine Frapsi. Am Schlangenkopf. Ach ja. Mir leid, ich habe da gerade was anderes gesehen. Hoffen wir einfach mal, dass es da unten reingeht, ja? Hier ist es weiter oben. Und ein scheiß Loch. Dämlich. Egal, nochmal hier hinten hin. Es tut mir leid. Aber gut, ihr seid ja eh nicht anders gewöhnt von mir. Und, ja, doch, doch. Und ja, doch, das sollte passen. Ich werde selber nochmal drüber nachdenken, was ich da überhaupt sage. Was ist das denn für eine Barriere? Hier hinten, unten. Das Ding da wahrscheinlich, ja?
According to Detective Sango, Itto should be somewhere around here.
Ja, das mag
Catherine
sein.
mentioned that he has a vision. According to Detective Sango, Itto should be somewhere around here. Catherine mentioned that he has a vision. Why not see if you can track him down using elemental sight?
Was ist denn jetzt hier los?
Can't run.
I see your power.
Eigentlich irgendwie beruhig dich mal.
Boba, get ya!
Yeah. Yeah. You can't run.
Animo test 6308. Stand clear.
Judgment.
Kannst du mal kaputt gehen jetzt? So. Das Ding will ich haben.
According to Detective Sango, Itto should be somewhere around here.
Das würde ich jetzt so lange sagen, ne?
Where they lead.
Kann man behaupten, hier hinten irgendwo.
There's a camp here, but nothing stands out as particularly noteworthy.
Der verlorene Text. Mein Kopf schmerzt stark, besonders nachts. Ich habe das Gefühl, dass mein Kopf explodieren wird. Einige unserer Teammitglieder haben angefangen, Blut zu husten und haben jede Nacht Albträume. Ich habe Ausschlag auf meiner Haut entwickelt und meine Brust fühlt sich innen juckend und feucht an. Wir müssen dem Clan-Oberhaupt berichten, dass die Tatarigami kein bloßes Gerücht sind. Der Schädel des großen Schlangengottes starrt mich grimmig an. Sein erbärmlicher Geist hegt noch immer Hass gegen das Volk der Sieger. Ich muss so schnell wie möglich von hier verschwinden, oder die Konsequenzen werden schwer vorstellbar sein. Wir werden uns nach Norden wenden, um zum Dorf Fiji zu gehen. Von den Klippen des Fiji-Dorfs können wir vielleicht die Aktivitäten der Piraten auf dem Meer nordwestlich von uns beobachten. Ich muss mich an die gesprochene Anweisung des Clanschiffs erinnern. Wir haben keine Zeit zu verlieren. Wenn wir Flüchtlinge und kranke Menschen sehen, dürfen wir keine Gnade walten lassen. Locke sie an den Pier und versenke ihr Boot auf halber Strecke. Sollte jemand fragen, müssen wir ihm sagen, dass es von den Rebellen getan wurde. Wir dürfen nicht zulassen, dass die Tatarigami die Herrschaft des Bakufu stören, egal was passiert. Okay. Da? Zum Glück waren wir hier eben schon, ne? Das Vieh haben wir ja schon kaputt gemacht.
There are more footprints here. He should be just up ahead.
Okay, es geht wohl runter an dem Pier. Da unten ist irgendwas mit einer komischen Aura.
Is that Arataki Itto? He doesn't seem to be looking this way. Perfect. Let's try the beans Detective Sango gave us.
Beruhig dich schon mal,
It'll save a lot
Paimon.
of hassle if we can avoid a fight.
Einfach nein, Paimon. Okay. Gerade wie bei Pokémon Arceus.
Beans!
Was?
Are you okay? What should we do? Paimon didn't think he'd react this badly.
Don't be alarmed. It's just my my allergies acting up. I've got it under control. It's all right. I got this. I just gotta tough it out. I can take it. I can take it.
Das finde ich gut.
Who am I kidding? I gotta catch my breath here. Whatever it is you want, it's gonna have to wait. I need a moment.
Okay.
Need a moment.
Ich mag ihn.
Woo, that's better. That sure took a lot out of me, though. Hey, why'd you have to be so mean, huh? Surprise attacking me like that.
Reg dich ab, sonst können wir nochmal mit Boden werfen.
Hey, whoa, take it easy. Just stop with the beans, okay? So you're here to bring me in. How in the world did you find me all the way out here anyway?
Ja gut, wir haben mit irgendeiner Detektivin geredet, ne, und du hast ja kein Talent an
You
Sprung zu
think I'm going
verrichten.
back with you? You can forget it. I'd walk away if I were you. I pack a mean punch, you know. I don't want to hurt any regular folks like you.
Hm.
That's pretty big talk considering all the beans we have.
Die Raubüberfälle und Entführungen, all das hast du gemacht, nicht wahr?
Yep, that's right. Me, all by myself. Nobody else.
Ich glaube eher, es war der blaue Oni.
As boss of the Arataki gang, I gotta nab a little food and drink when we're running low. That's only natural, right?
Ja, hast du auch wieder
Yeah,
recht.
but nabbing people? That's taking it a bit far, don't you think?
Not when their families will pay good mora to see them again. Easy pickings. And the extra mora means I can,
Ich glaube nicht.
give some to my gang to spend on themselves.
Eine sehr fragwürdige Antwort, Itto.
Hey, what's with all the questions? Like I said, I'm not going back with you, so stop wasting everybody's time.
Nö. Ich will ja beweisen, dass du unschuldig bist.
We've accepted a commission to bring you back.
What did you say, little one? Go on. Say it to my face.
Well, mostly he took a commission to bring you back.
Oh Mann, du ey.
Looks like you aren't gonna let this drop. In that case, we...
Uncle Itto! Don't run now. Careful or you'll fall.
Oma Oni?
What's taking you so long? You said we were gonna have a beetle fight today. Come on, you promised.
Oma, Oni?
Yeah, that's right. Still going ahead. But you see, I've been out here for ages, and I still can't find a beetle that I like. So, just give Uncle Itto a little more time, okay?
Huh? Who are they? Are they your friends?
Yeah, that's right. I told them not to come, but what can I say? They were just too worried about me. It's because of a little thing called, prestige. Yeah, because of all the prestige Uncle Itto has.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Come on, just play along. Leave the kid out of this.
Uncle Itto, you don't look so good.
Ah, das waren wir mit dem Bohnen.
Fall over.
Deiske.
That's because Uncle Itto bumped his noggin on a tree branch while looking for a beetle. Uh-oh. It's all good, though. These horns are rock solid.
Als ganz ehrlich, ich muss ja sagen, der Synchronsprecher vom Itto, der muss unglaublich viel Spaß gehabt haben. Ich finde ihn so gut gemacht einfach.
Okay, if you say so. Granny and I will keep heading back now.
Yep, I'll be right there. Hope you're ready to lose today.
Who were those people?
The old lady was Granny Oni. She's the one who took me in and raised me. And the kid's name is Daisuke. I took him in just a while back. They're both like family to me.
Ah.
They escaped with me out this way, along with my boys from the Arataki gang. If I didn't bring them with me, the Tenryou Commission would be knocking on their doors for sure.
Ich wusste nicht, dass du so fürsorglich bist. Doch, wusste ich.
Right.
Also mir war's
But
klar.
if you care about them so much, then you shouldn't have done all that stuff that made them worry about you in the first place.
Weil er es nicht gemacht hat, Paimon.
Listen, how about we make a deal? You two let me go wrap things up with Daisuke, and once we're done battling beetles, the two of us will settle things with a duel. If you win, I'll come quietly. You can take me back to Inazuma City, and you won't hear a peep out of me. Why? 'Cause I'm an Oni of my word. I'll just tell little Daisuke that my friends and I need to step outside for a moment. That way you won't worry. Cool?
Also an sich glaube ich ihm ja, weil er steht ja immerhin zu seinem Wort.
What should we do?
Oh, it's on!
Und ich bin einverstanden.
I like your style. All right, but first things first. I need to find an Oni Kabuto to battle with. I've been looking here for ages and haven't found myself a winner yet, so it's time to try somewhere else.
Okay,
Come with
ja.
me. Saves
Ich
you
guck mal.
worrying that I might skedaddle.
Das Schlimme ist, ich bin auch nicht gerade gut da drin, diese scheiß Oni-Käfer zu finden, ne? Oh. Ja, was sehe ich denn da hinten an dem Böllchen? Egal, ich würde sagen, da gucken wir gleich nach.